A-level business studies. The key learning that takes place in A-level business studies is this real focus on the business world. Content is constantly applied to real-life business case studies, and as the course goes on, it really reflects on today's global world and looking at a lot of the current global issues that impact a business. Throughout the course, it develops transferable skills, allowing students to move into higher education or the world of employment, taking across those numerical and communication skills in particular. Students having studied GCSE business, the content will build on that understanding that they have developed at Key Stage 4, but equally the way the course is set up, it is entirely accessible for those who may not have studied at GCSE level. Learning that takes place in A-level business studies is structured into 4 clear and coherent themes. Building on any learned knowledge at Key Stage 4, it develops those quantitative skills, extended writing, and the independent research. The approaches to learning in A-level business studies are all focused towards the synoptic element of the course. Rather than making it unitized and theme by theme, group tasks, research tasks, discussion, debates encourage students to look at real-life scenarios and look at the cross-referencing of concepts. There's an emphasis on quantitative skills, and a number of strategies are used to help construct, calculate, and interpret data using some basic mathematical functions. A-level business is all exam assessed, so no coursework or internally assessed essays. Students will sit 3 2-hour papers at the end of year 13, covering the 4 themes mentioned earlier. You may have heard of an AS level qualification. The way the course is developed is theme 1 and theme 2 can be assessed formally in exams at the end of year 12. Okay, types of assessment within the classroom in A-level business studies is continuous, very much focused on developing that exam technique, end of unit checks for understanding through multiple choice questions. Slightly more detailed exam style questions will be assessed at the end of topics, and end of term assessments covering main themes will be used to track progress and develop that key exam time management. A-level business prepares students really well for university. The Edexcel A-level course is recognised across the world at all the top establishments, not only developing those transferable skills, but the content taught is really relevant if you are going on to study any business related course, whether that be accountancy, finance or management. Okay, parental support in the transition really do focus on their next steps. What is their future plan? Have they enjoyed the subject if studied at GCSE? The A-level does go deeper, does really focus on that current affairs, real life business, and is fast paced. After the transition, then really building on that passion for current affairs, exposing them to the news articles you see and discussing your real life experiences, whether that be as a customer, as an employee, director, in your own life. Examiner reports emphasise that support you can give in terms of encouraging your son or daughter to focus on real life case studies, draw upon their own research, really does make candidates more successful at A-level. Further information can be gained from clicking on the image on the left that takes you through to the Edexcel specification, or by contacting myself, Mr. Cook, or Miss Jaffrey at the school.